Good morning. It is Thursday, February 24th. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Gabs. I'm one half of Slip Slip Sis, and I thought I would be bringing you to the Rose City Yarn Crawl with me and my sister, but last night my sister's flight got canceled and mine got confusingly delayed, so I would be missing all of today. I should have been in the air right now flying from San Jose to Portland, but the winter storms, which have delayed so many flights, our flights got delayed and Shaylee's got canceled. So with the icy conditions, and it looks like there's a shortage on four-wheel drive cars in Portland for rental cars, we decided that it would be safest to stay here and cancel our trip. So we are sad. We were looking forward to it so much. We were looking forward to seeing so many people, getting together. Shaylee says she's a pouty poodle. I said I feel like a puddle. So we're sad, but we are still coming to you with a vlog, and we're going to do the virtual yarn crawl together on Saturday, and we're going to podcast. And I've got a bunch of things that I last minute planned to hopefully do. If you're new, I have two children. They are both under the age of 4. So my in-laws came into town to watch the girls so that I could go to the Rose City Yarn Crawl because my husband works. So my in-laws are still here because they got here yesterday. So they're still going to look after the girls. So I'm going to do a bunch of things that I always want to do, but you know, just life is busy. I don't have the time to do. So I'm hoping to drive to Firebird Yarn in San Francisco today, as well as Royal Bee Yarn Company in Pacifica. It's about an hour away from me, so I've been hesitant to go because it's a long drive, and with the girls, that's a lot to put the girls through on a drive for essentially two or 3 hours in the car for them to go to a yarn store, which isn't something super fun for them, but I'm gonna go do that. I'm hopefully gonna get a massage today. I'm gonna get my hair cut. I haven't gotten my hair cut in almost a year. I'm gonna go for a pedicure, which I haven't done since before I had my oldest, so 2019 probably 2018, so it's been about 5 years. That's exciting. I'm going to go get boba. I am going to go get some poke because no one else in my house likes to eat poke, so I'm going to do that. And then Cae and I are casting on a bunch of stuff. So I'm trying to salvage the weekend. It's definitely not the Rose City Yarn Crawl, and we're definitely disappointed, but I'm trying to salvage it the best I can. In preparation for the Rose City Yarn Crawl, I finished all my whips. I actually only have one whip left. It's a Cozy Memories blanket, which I don't consider as a whip because most of the time you don't like work on it monogamously. Like, it's kind of like you fill in your scraps from all your projects. So I'm not thinking it's like a whip that I have to finish. So that means I have no whips, and I was planning on casting on socks today. Me and Shaylee were going to knit socks together on the Rose City Yarn Crawl. Well, we're not there and we haven't bought yarn, so we are going to cast on a knit socks. More on that on Friday night because we're going to race, and obviously I'm not working. I'm a teacher. I'm on holiday break right now, so I'm going to cast on all the projects today because I have essentially no whips. I am going to cast on the Nightshade Society sweater test knit that I'm doing for Tristan Melina. It's in testing right now. The test deadline is the end of April, so it'll probably be out for general consumption in May. I love Tristan's patterns. We test for her all the time. I probably have like 80% of her sweaters that I've test knit. There's a couple that I missed, some of her earlier sweaters, and then my favorite adventure sweater I didn't do because I was like 2 weeks postpartum on the test deadline or something that I couldn't swing. So I have that test knit. I'm getting started. I actually have it. One moment. Let me get it. I haven't started it at all. It's caked up. Let's see. Can I block the sun? I don't think you're going to see it very well because I'm in a poor place. It is her Moon Eater colorway. Here is it in skein form. It is on her Lore fingering, which is 85 superwash merino, 15% nylon, and it's her Moon Eater colorway, and it's so cute. I love this like moody purplish color. I'm super excited. Sorry, my light has gone. Oops, I'm just completely in darkness. Stand by while I scoot you so that I'm not completely in darkness. There we go. Uh-oh, standing on something. Sorry. So I will be starting that today, and I'm also casting on my all tied up socks. This is the second pair I made. I just finished my first pair, which I also hopefully, have right here. This is for the Fiber Company on their amble fingering. Yes. And it is, where are the details? It is 70% wool, 20% alpaca, and 10% nylon. And this is their Wild Rose colorway. It's gorgeous. I love it. Lottie wants a hat out of it. So I have 2 skeins. They generously sent me 2 skeins. So I'm going to do that. This is the pattern. This was the first sample that I knit. This is out of Daisy Stitch Co. It's got this really cute, like lace cable situation going on. So I'm really excited. I just finished those. It's going out to testing on March 1st. I think that's it. I think that's all the things. And then I'm also going to try and cast on the Something Cozy, which my sister's already knitting, but I'm going to do that. So lots of cast-ons, lots of fun kind of indulgent things this weekend. So I will see you in a little bit. All right, it is 9. I am off to see if I can get a pedicure, and then I am going to go up to San Francisco and Pacifica to Firebird Yarns and LB Yarn Company. Hopefully traffic's not too bad. It is about 10:15. I just finished my pedicure, so it was about, I don't know, an hour 15. I got this really cute pink sparkly nails, and I decided to treat myself and do the deluxe pedicure, so that was exciting. They have like the massage chair and the paraffin wax, and you get like a leg massage or leg and foot massage, and you get the oil. It's all very indulgent, so it was great. This is at Annie's Nail Designs in San Jose, so I always like to support the local business. They're super great, and it wasn't crowded at all. I was able to go in because it's, you know, Thursday at 10 a.m. So I'm off to Firebird Yarns in the city, and hopefully gonna find something to eat there. It's about an hour drive, but I've got snacks in the car, so catch you later. So let me tell you the most stressful thing that just happened to me in Cae. I'm still in the parking lot of my nail salon. As I was getting ready to put in the address for Firebird Yarns, we got a DM on our shared Instagram from Weird Sisters Yarn, which we really wanted the show exclusive colorway, which is by Teal Torch Knits. We really wanted it so bad, and I was going to send Shaylee there first thing when my flight was postponed, but then both our flights got messed up, so then we didn't get to go. So we were like, and then I DM'd both Weird Sisters and Teal Torch Knits being like, is this going to be available online? And at first, Weird Sisters said no. And then, so I DM'd Teal Torch Knits, and she said yes, but after Stitches West. And I was like, okay, which I totally get. She's like busy, right? It's a lot of production. It's a lot of work. But I was like, okay, that's okay. So we were just going to order it late, or I was just going to try and snag it at Stitches when my dad and I went. But then I got a DM from Weird Sisters and was like, I just listed the online colorway, or the show exclusive colorway online. So then I quick called my sister. I was like, dude, she listed it online. So then I'm using my phone, Chaylee's at work, and we're trying to order this, and we both want DK. So then when we get to the page with the yarn, it says that there's only 2 left in stock. So we of course are panic purchasing this in our car, trying to type in our address. Chaylee typed in her zip code incorrectly. I didn't have my credit card saved on my phone, so I had to reach into the back seat and like try and get my credit card. We're like, but there's only 2 and we're gonna get carjacked, and oh my gosh. We of course could order this at a different time, or just not order it, or share. But in the moment, it was very hectic and stressful. But both our orders went in, so fingers crossed, we're good. And it went in. So sorry if you wanted it. It's a beautiful colorway. If it's a beautiful colorway, you should still follow Teal Torch Knits and check out her website for other beautiful colorways. So in light of that, I've decided I don't think I'm going to Firebird Yarns. It's far. I looked at the time, it's now 1:20. I don't know if I really want to drive almost 2.5 hours today. I am going to go to Royal Bee. That's where I'm going next, and that's only 50 minutes, and like that's a half hour shorter. So I'm thinking I'm just going to hit Royal Bee, grab some lunch out there, and then come home and work on more knitty stuff. But I've got like this shot of adrenaline going because of the panic purchasing. So there's that. I will hopefully next time I see you be at Royal Bee. Thanks. It is about 1 o'clock. I'm back in my car. I went to Royal Bee. It was pretty cool. It was a little bit crowded. I guess there were a bunch of people there visiting, which was great for them. I ended up getting some double pointed needles, which I'm going to try and use for my cozy memories. I got the Chowgu double pointed needles, which I think will be better than the ones that I got from Joann's, which are the bamboo Takumi ones. So I'm going to give those a try. And then I found an embroidery kit that I wanted to do. And then I also went to the antique store across the street and I found a antique engagement ring that looks super similar to my actual engagement ring. And I don't wear my actual engagement ring because it was my grandmother's and it came with her from Hong Kong, and one of the prongs is loose, so I'm worried that the diamond's going to pop out, and it's quite old. It's like a 50 or 60-year-old ring. So I don't wear it because I don't want it to get damaged, but I also want to wear an engagement ring. So I got one that was like basically a replica of it. It's a little bit different. It's too big for me, so I need to get it resized. I also don't wear my wedding ring because my wedding ring is too small for my hands as well. My hands swelled when I had the children and they have not unswelled. I think this is what my hands are like now. So my wedding ring is too small. So I'm going to try and get my rings resized tomorrow so I can actually wear my rings, my wedding ring, as well as my pretend engagement ring. This ring is cubic zirconia, so it's glass, which I don't mind. I think that's fine. So I have that. I went and had banh mi for lunch, which was pretty good. It was recommended by Royal Bee. I went to Kitten and Pinky, which was pretty good. And I also went to a bakery to get a cookie, which is a peanut butter cookie, which I have in this bag right here. Sorry, I'm crinkling. And I love peanut butter cookies. But here's the thing. It is a gluten-free monk fruit peanut butter cookie. I have not tried it yet. Here we go. Tastes like a peanut butter cookie. It's pretty good. Couldn't tell that it was gluten-free or has monk fruit in it. I'm not really sure what the monk fruit does. But I wanted to get one of their donuts. This was at the Saltwater Bakery, but they had sold out of them because it's 1 o'clock. So I'm now going to drive back to San Jose and work on some yarny things. But I don't think I'm going out anymore. Tomorrow I have my hair cut and going to the jewelry shop to get my rings resized. And then to my daughter's tutu school and probably Fillory because it's pretty close. We'll see. All right, I'll check in with you later. What do you do when you're sad about the Rose City Yarn Crawl ending? Well, you just cast on all the projects. They don't even fit. Look how far I have to back up on my bed. So these are the DK socks that I'm going to cast on with my sister on Friday night. This is the Rowan yarn that I just bought today to make a hat. This is our Purpinkle colorway from Kimber's Cozy Creations. We are making Andrea Mowry's Pink Fizz. This is the Moon Eater from Dragon Horde Yarn for my Nightshade Society test knit. This is the All Tied Up sample I need to knit. And this mess down here is the Something Cozy. So, because I finished all of my projects, I've now plans to make 6 more. It is just before dinner time. I finished caking up all of my yarn that I want to make my projects with. I'm only going to be working on 1 at a time, I think, or maybe 2 at a time, but I just wanted to get it all ready. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm casting on a hat. I'm going to start at the crown and just go down kind of like a muscle burra because I'm not sure if there's how much yarn there is or if it's going to be enough. So it's super bulky weight, so maybe I can get it done tonight. We'll see. Fingers crossed. See you later. Good morning. It's Friday, February 25th. Maybe 24th, I don't know. It's Friday. I have another full day planned of the not Rose City Yarn Crawl. I am ripping out the hat that I started last night. I'm about halfway through it, and I just used needles that were too small. So the fabric is coming out really dense, almost like fabric that you would use for like upholstery. So I'm jumping up like 5 needle sizes. I used a US 7 for bulky weight because my gauge is so big, but it's not having that like soft, cozy feeling. So I'm just gonna have a really big hat and like I'm just gonna reduce the circumference. So I originally started casting on 72 stitches, then I ripped it out and went back to 56 stitches, and now I think what I actually need is like 48 stitches, maybe even less than that. So I'm going to rip that out, try again, cast on with US 11s instead. I chatted with my sister. I got some more done on my Cozy Memories blanket. I still only have 1 whip. Everything else is caked up, but I still only have those 2 whips. So I'm getting a haircut today, and then going to get my jewelry resized, going to another local yarn store, so I'll take you along with me. And then I'm calling Chaylee again tonight so we can eat Olive Garden together. It's a pretty full day, but I think it'll be good. And we're getting solar panels installed on our house, so there's a little bit of construction going on. I will check in with you after breakfast. It is just before 11 o'clock. I just got my hair cut. I'll zoom out so you can see the hairstylist. She like blow dried it, gave it a little curl. It will never look like this again. So I'm glad I'm recording this for posterity. While I was waiting for my haircut, I met another knitter. I sat down in the waiting spot and took out my knitting, and the next thing I know, she's got her project bag out and she's taking out her knitting too. So it was really cute to see another knitter. We chatted for a bit just about like how we got started knitting and all of that. She's working on a sock head hat, which I've never made, but I think is super popular. And I think she was knitting with dyed in the yarn. Of course I asked what she was knitting with. I think it was dyed in the yarn on Etsy. So I showed her my hat. She showed me her hat. It was great. Just to chat. I had a great haircut. I really like it. I've got the long layers that I wished for. It looks lovely. I am now headed off to go get some poke for lunch. They're actually poke tacos by the high school where I work at. And then I forgot the rings at home, so I have to go get the rings from home and then drive to get the rings resized. I got flustered. I got flustered because of the construction going on at the house. So I was like, trying to get out the door. But had a great haircut. I really like it. I think it's going to be great. And then I am headed to lunch. See you soon. It is about 2:30. I'm about to go watch Lottie's ballet class. I had a great time wandering around downtown Willow Glen. I got my rings resized and I got a chain for this necklace that we got when we were in San Francisco in November. I got a pendant and then wanted a chain for it. So now I have a chain. I also went to the thrift store, which is an amazing thrift store, but Willow Glen's kind of more of an upscale area. So I got this really cool bag. It's in the back of the car. Otherwise I'd show you. I'll show you when I get home, or I'll take a video, but it's got unicorns and rainbows printed on it, and it's like that. It's transparent. And then the woman who rung me up was like, oh, my granddaughter would love this. I'm like, awkward, it's for me. I have plans for it to be a knitting bag. It's in the similar vibe of the Black Pearl Magic bags, if you're familiar, but I'll show you later when I get home. It's Saturday morning, just after 10:30. I'm rushing around because I did the podcast with my sister, so you can check that out. That'll actually probably be out before this vlog. And I am getting ready to go swimming with my girls, so I'll catch you in a bit. Good morning. It is Sunday now. I vlogged none things yesterday. I spent the majority of the day on FaceTime with my sister. We recorded a podcast, so that's mostly what I did, and then just chatted with her because we were doing the Lolo Did It Sock Week challenge, or weekend sock challenge, I think. So we're knitting a sock, so I had no time to record. I got a new phone, so that also took a bunch of time to get acquainted to the phone. My husband did most of it because I hate new phones. So now my pictures will actually be better, so that's great. And my daughter Lottie leveled up to the next level in swim lessons, so it was a big celebration for her. Hopefully today I will be better at vlogging more. I need to finish the sock that I was racing my sister on. She stayed up till 11 to finish it. I went to bed at 9:30. Even though she's got a cold and probably should have been sleeping, but Shaylee likes to win, and that's okay. So I'm gonna hopefully finish that song today. We've got some errands to run, some house cleanup to do, and then I start work again because I've been off for the whole week because it was ski week. I teach public high school, so we had ski week off, and I have to go back to work. I love my job, but I do not like waking up early. Anyway, hopefully I will see you later. Thanks so much. Went to the Target dollar section and got this, well, they call it a drawstring basket, but it's really a project bag, right? It's got a circle bottom and it does have a drawstring, so I think it'll be great for putting knitting out of. It looks like it probably could hold maybe 2 skeins. Definitely cool. And it was only $5, so definitely worth it. Time to do some laundry while we wait for our sweet potato fries to be ready. Yet another tub of Lottie's hand-me-downs to sort for her sister Lenny. Unfortunately, past Gabs decided that this tub should have 12-month, 18-month, and 2T all in it. So now I have to sort it one by one. Sweet potato fries. We do not know how to make them crispy. Every time. Hi, Che.
What's up?
Just hanging out. You and the ladies. Here's Eleanor.
Hey.
And Lottie. And coming back for Che. What you making, Che?
My pink and gray socks.
Yeah, because you already beat me in our sock challenge because I still haven't finished mine.
Yeah, I got Rick's neck because of it, so who really is the winner?
True. Reading in the car. We've got our books from Picklebee's, which is our local bookstore. Lottie won a gift card from the summer reading program, and we're finally using